But I would never wish any kid to go through what I've went through. You know, it's I will never.
I'll still come in again and say, everyone on the journey. If someone will have to go the journey again, it will be their journey. I think we want life to happen the way we wish it to happen. But as we said, our lives aren't because we don't control our lives. There's somebody who's controlling our lives.
So we are called it different.
Exactly.
And
if someone will have to learn life again, some will learn it at this age now. Lose everything. Let's start all over. I've saw so many people in TheKing here losing businesses from millions. Some are back, are alive. Others have passed away. So it's all in the God's grace that we're here and we still can go on and go on. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Madube, and welcome to the Dust&Vision. And I'm your host, Obakeng, Rachwene, Modise, Robustness. Today we're joined by a man whose voice carries faith, culture, and hope. Our guest is David Sejake, widely known as David TheKing, a multi-award-winning traditional gospel artist, songwriter, and producer from the Northwest Province. From humble beginnings to winning major accolades such as Artist of the Year at Ingoma Awards, David's journey is one of resilience, unwavering faith, and purpose-driven ministry. Today we explore the man behind the music and the calling behind the sound. Dumela, Dr. David.
Dr. Modise,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Good.
Very well, my king.
Blessed, man. Dumedisa, our followers.
I know. Ke a le dumedisa. Lebitso le matla la Jesu Kriste. Morena wa rona. Amen. Ba mamedi ba kaofela ba bohedi ba kaofela ba Dust&Vision kere.
Salute. Thank you very much, sir. Take us back. Monna le tswele monate. Jaivisa batho man. Lara jaivisa. Lara jaivisa man. Yo, take us back. Who's David Sejake?
Yeah. Okay, David Sejake is a husband to the most beautiful wife, and is a husband, and is also a father to this handsome boy. Ke holetse mo Fufutso. Honali like a dusty area around the Kraipan, Hakunwana. It's just a small village there. Nothing good can come out there. Immediately I wish
you can't say that. You can't say there's nothing good that can come out there.
Yes.
You are the product.
When someone sees it, nothing good can come out here.
True,
you know.
True.
Yeah, but anything can just happen. Life can still change. You know, it matters not where you're coming from, and you know. So Kitengo gets one thing, moved. Okay, go back the background behind music. You know, Kitengo like gets a good thing in terms of Nekikena St. John. Yeah, St. John it's a church.
Yeah,
no, it's like
no, you look at music.
Yeah, well, like where do I go?
I hear the testimony. I
Sorry, who's in that traditional sense of, you know, around traditional churches, Wessel, and you know, So how would the music work? Well, it's a fusion of those traditional churches, you know. So fine, get a background, you know. But my passion was with what? Soccer. Soccer was my passion. It's fine. I moved.
What's up, my entire?
No. I think you know.
Where is the ground?
So then the dynamic changed.
Okay.
I feel like Joburg, my granny, we were going to the church now. The church is Pentecost. the drums and the keyboards, and now the dynamic music changes now. You get it? So in a nutshell, that's my journey where I began, and this is who David the King is.
Okay, and I don't want us to get there or where people know you well on the award stage and recognition.
Yes.
I want us to start there. You go where are the parents?
2006, 2008, both my parents but I'm gonna have to say this, or like negasi motwelo like it close to bona. My siblings, my sister, my two sisters, and my brother, because I was the fourth one at the time. Now my mom is in Joburg, my father is in Joburg. You see? So my background was very, very tough, my king. I'm coming from a very tough background. More like, growing up, with my siblings were teenagers at the time. You know what teenagers are doing, they start exploring, going outside, and, So at some point, I would find myself alone. There was no one feeding us. So in that sense, I'm one of the kids who went to school without school shoes, and I had my birth certificate only when I was 13. For a plate, in Mofufutsu. Someone else in the village just for that plate for me to eat. So I was trying to live, and but my passion in a band, I need to be a soccer star. I need to be a soccer star. School was not nice because I was not participating in any activities. Remember having a birth certificate. I didn't have birth certificate. So most of my childhood, the best childhood, I was not involved in any school activities. The only activity music. It is about your identity. But soccer, sports, and whatever, sports in general, your IDs, and I didn't have. And I was the only one.
You brought up something that I usually say we turn our eyes off when it's coming to that, especially kids who grew up alone without their parents. I usually hear we focus only on men leaving kids.
Yes.
But most of the kids, grandmother, while moms are not there. Yes, but they end up new love, and then they tend to forget about the kids. No one is touching that. That thing destroys us very badly, because when you talk about the ID, there's the responsibility of the man,
of the parents,
who are supposed to have done it. Now you ask yourself, Mama, but it's okay. We are here. I usually say to my son, I never lived the way you are living now. I've never experienced the pain that you are getting now from whatever is happening in your life. I can only guide you, but I can't live your life. So, when but that's positive and go with it. So, you are here that day. You are here to tell the story. You are here to tell the story, and you're not here. No. That's what I am really thankful of. So, growing up in the Northwest, what role did faith and music play in shape? I think you've answered me actually when you were talking about shape of the churches, the way they shaped your taste of music. Maybe your journey is rooted in humility and perseverance. Can you take us back to earlyhood challenges you faced and how faith helped you to navigate them?
My king, you see, if you can check, all my albums are titled inali faith. My first album, Faith for My Healing. Second album, Hymns of Faith. Third album, Hymns of Faith in Zion. So so the grace, I found grace when I was still very young. I saw God's hand when I was hungry. You know, in most cases, I really testify. When I experienced God, it was the time when I was hungry. Right? And I think you raised something also when you said, at this point in time, I'm here, but I was vulnerable. I could have.
Why no decent? Can I get them parenting?
Mostly. I could have been anything.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Maybe tuba gets a butlery and become a drunkard. I could have been that kind of a person, because they're vulnerable. Yeah, but when I saw the hand of God, it was when I was hungry. That's why I had to resort to church. Again, I go get give like a role. I should take care of these kids. How see you or noba accountable? Or like I was becoming accountable. Or like, okay, Banaba never see you, never I'm becoming accountable now to the bishop of the church. I need to tell. I need to ask them. Practice it's Saturday and So that was a role in the Further than that, remember I'm hungry. I had to look for something. I was vulnerable. That's why but never that's when I was receiving a plate of food. You get it. So those are challenges still, like I navigated through them, but it was not because of my it was because of God. Because even yesterday when I was talking, I was talking to someone actually. Looking back, I don't know how I managed those kind of situations. But I remember the story of David.
David.
Now I remember the story of David. David, he was excluded, my king. Most of his life, I excluded you. He was nothing to the family. Very late. So you can just imagine this guy. Anyone around the community, most of the people never forever not talking to people. How was he appointed as a king? How?
Yeah,
I'm one of the kids by law, like
our communities are quick to write us off.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe Holy Musiho, why you right off, claro,
and but Ugilabona now around you. My mother once told me, you will never be anything in life. You get it. Such words. Immediately it depends on how do you take them.
Amen.
Do you take them as the bricks to build?
I wonder if our moms know what about a breaker of better and usual person on the streets with the words they give us.
Topics that we are afraid to talk about again.
We are being, I usually say we're being judged. And as a man, if you start now to question things that to do with women,
yes,
it's going to be something else. It becomes uncomfortable. But
yes,
guys, there's nothing that will break you for years than your mom's words.
Yes.
It's something else.
Yes.
And it makes you look at women differently.
Yes.
Sometimes you told me.
My king, it's very hard, and even for you to come out from the situation. How are you rising? Because remember, you don't have a background of the father figure, the mother figure. They've been away.
You aren't exposed to any.
When you start thinking life will be better when one is coming home, it starts to be worse. It starts to be worse. You get it. But I'm gonna have to say them those are the things that like I navigated through, because I started sleeping outside when my mom came home. Sleeping outside, you get it. So you go like I'm not marking. I know like this podcast is being watched by a whole lot of people. You understand? They are going to say a lot about this. I'm not saying this out of anger. I'm saying this just to show someone.
You are telling us your experience, your journey.
Yes,
this your journey.
You can break through from any situation
true.
you know, because
of which that's the wish. That's what I want. I want us to come here to motivate someone who's sitting at home or someone who's experiencing this life, and for the first time he will come across this podcast and it motivates them or gives them the confidence that others who are there, who we work with, others who are there around the offices, who have experienced this, but confidence isn't it's time for them to.
Now they know me as David the King right now. They know you as
your music is pushing them.
You get it
every day.
They don't know where you're coming from, the hardships. They like and all that. You get it. I think the person on they couldn't believe. Actually, when I'm telling this kind of a story, a lot of people don't believe.
No, they won't. No. Come on, you're looking good.
No,
if you came here, only we start to believe you. But when you come here, only positive, only clean, we like, I'm a pain.
You are selling us a story.
But that's the thing. We all have backgrounds.
Now, every situation that comes in your life, it comes for a reason.
True.
You get it. Now, I believe like in my family, I was sent to become a Moses in my family. You get it. Breaking through those challenges, like it was setting me for greater things, and to become a Moses in my family. Remember, right now, I'm a husband. I didn't have a father around me. Now I need to learn how to become a husband, and you know, I'm a father right now. I've never been fathered. I need to learn through the journey of becoming a father, and I want to be the best. You know, I'm striving to be the best. You get it. So, but here and there, but by God's grace, that the for the vision, this is the, you know, that's why at this point in time, I feel like, okay, when I look back, I had to mature before my time, because I didn't have a very nice childhood. So for me to break through this, I had to mature. I had to set my goals. What is it that I want at a very young age, you know? Let me work. How can one of my children go? When I went like, oh, passes joang like metrigua and like metriguaga or the metric is a halagero, but it's simple F high grade, and then I'm on the lower grades.
What the froco?
Nagua, one a confidence, what over is a matter converting to, you know. So the more the aging, the F, you know. Yeah, those who doesn't understand, I got to the max time, how to the age is the last level, like and a little more promote the fella and you get it. That's how my metric is. My wife always immediately like you will metric that's you get it. But we are looking at the life right now. By God's grace, I said, I don't want to go back to the life that I've lived before. And for my family, they will live the best life that I'm going to pave for them. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. The world now is enjoying the music.
Keeps on going every day. You bring something that motivates, that I used to check when our local DJs were playing it in the evening, especially after 10 o'clock. You'll see tears will be falling there. Or it's a little more what a better hey, but thank you, man. I think, thank you. This, I'm still saying, maybe this was how it's supposed to be. And yes, that's how it was supposed to be, because maybe Kabarsa Dulam.
Yeah, you need.
Kabarsa Buiser Sibuan no.
Yes.
So we had to go through that hardship for a polish.
Yes.
To be where we are today. And to say, I'll never go back there. And my kids will never go back there.
They will never experience what I've experienced.
Exactly. You are known for traditional gospel music, that speaks deeply to the soul. Why was it important for you to preserve traditional sounds within gospel?
My king, looking at where we are coming from, ne? Go how sheba difela tse ne di ngolwa. Wa utlwa hore ne di bua le at some point I would ask myself like, what was he going through when he was writing this song? Who knows when he was writing this song, you know? So now, coming from the background, the clap and tap background, the OSL, those kind of traditional churches. Ke dipina tse like hotse ka tsona, and then ke nahana like mo ke leng teng ka tsona. Ha ke a tshwanela ho ya le fashion, my king. All the songs that I'm writing right now, I'm aligning myself to the traditional sound. Ne? They look like they boost our African spirit. You know, they work in us. We know we're like, you know, in most cases, what we are doing is, we are always talking about the book, the Bible.
Yeah.
Bible has all the answers. Where are we taking our songs? We are taking our songs from the Bible. You understand? So when you get inside the church, it's possible that when someone sings, they can heal you through the song. So now that African sound immediately once is being projected, maybe it's something that you needed at that time. That's why Harry again with different problems, and you get it.
True.
And then most of the churches, they are trying to run to the Western kind of country. You need that sound. You need those words, those
your foundation.
Your foundation for your healing. You get it.
So no, it's
very important to preserve this traditional sound and to relate, because in most cases, my king, in the world of music, especially in South Africa, we are running to the West, and few artists are left, and they are not even proud to call themselves traditional artists. I still call myself a traditional artist. You get it? It's very important that I preserve this African sound.
That's who we are.
That's who we are.
That's us.
This is us.
I hear you. Okay, now tell me, your music described as uplifting and healing. What do you hope people get in this music that you or that you produce? When they listen to your music, what do you hope that they receive from it?
Now, if you can check, the albums that David TheKing, they resonate all the ages. Le bana ba di bina. Ha o kena mo TikTok o thola ngwana bina pela hao. O thola different ages. You get it, my kid. So now, everyone, all the ages across, they resonate with
the beat, the movement,
yes, now they resemble hope. That's what we are casting. Hope. In most cases, we lose the hope.
True.
We have lost hope as the world. I don't know, you want me to touch on the song even Pelahao?
You can.
Pelahao immediately once, you see it's in two parts. Ke Pelahao ke Jehovah Olifika. I wrote the part Jehovah Olifika based on my life experience. Jehovah Olifika, you are my rock. Remember it was during the time when I faced hardships. Now I'm going back, I'm facing but through this, it means God was my rock. You get it? So that's how, then it continues to say, you get it? With all that you have done for me as you became my rock, my shield. You get it? So now, going back to the first one, when I say Pelahao, remember I rehearsed this song, it doesn't make sense. I want to record this song, it doesn't make sense. I'm saying, it's I'm going back. Praying about it, thinking and, getting that God wisdom. God said, Pelahao. Then I came, I made a medley. Now, Pelahao says, in most cases, mapelo a rona re a fa batho. They are making conclusions around our lives. You get it? Like they are respected in the family. Any idea that comes, you are excited to tell Malome or in that day, you get it. So in most cases, we are taking our dreams, our ideas, we are putting, we are taking our lives, we are putting into a man. but a man disappoints. But God will never. Ha ke tla pela hae, He will never leave me nor forsake me. You get it? So my album resembles hope, that, let's become hopeful. Okay, life can still change. A lot can happen. As long as we don't exclude God in all our plans, all our ideas, God takes a lead in our lives, then everything will make sense. You get it? And then obviously the healing part, pina e kgona go fodisa.
A o tle verse jana e wane mo. Ke a utlwa re ya o tsamaya le madi, ke a utlwa. Ke utlwa mo ditsebeng tsa. Otla tla.
O le feka la kamo.
Hey! Mona otla Jesus. Yeah, it's because I see it on your face when you're talking about it. It's there. It's there.
Yeah, no. That's why Hagia touch a pela.
Yeah.
It's a very emotional song.
Hey, Pila Haumana is very it's a hot
yeah,
song.
if you can listen to the song My King, a lot of people are testifying.
The arrangement.
Yeah,
the arrangement.
It's very organic.
Jesus.
It's very
the bass.
It's very organic. Now, traditional sound of My King. We are talking okena go wesel. Okena go Klepenten. Okay, the voices of
Yo.
You are hearing soprano, alto, tenor, bass.
Standard.
How can you say you sing traditional gospel then you exclude the
Without
baritone?
reason. True.
Never.
True.
Yeah. So when you are saying you are preserving a traditional sound, preserve the four voices.
Even adding from schools. Those are the voices you get. Four of them.
Preserve
Standard.
Them. Preserve them organically. So I had to bring the four voices.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We really appreciate that. I'm a music fanatic. People don't know that I've sung. I was with a group called the Prison Brothers.
Yes.
But then I started from school.
Okay.
Like I've been pumping music until I had to fall into the breeze. We've been singing for some time.
Yes.
I've got ear of good music.
Yes.
I just listen once and then I'm sold. Pila how?
That's the song.
And it will take you, even if you're driving and you play it,
mola ke file balade mola mkhotsi. Mola ke file balade. One time re ska bua ka mabizo one DJ, one DJ compiler from this big radio station a kila mfounela re David. Are happily after 20 years this song will be
that song it's huge, bro. It's going places.
I don't know. Mola habe bana hangarege matlaka. Mola it's
Bona Pinaile, I think even if you can get to Botswana and hit it, people will stand up. I promise you. That song is hot. It's okay, yeah, out of all, you've won Artist of the Year at the Ingoma Awards, of which was the major milestone for you. What did that mean to you personally and spiritually?
I'll get this one, My King. It give just a background. Maybe most people they don't know where I'm based.
Okay.
Nah, my King, Rudula Mafike, Nagar.
Ramafike.
Rudula Mafike.
The village town.
So why have to Bambona Ebebaware? What are you doing here? Are you here to blend for the show? Why are you visual?
I think people in Mahikeng are so hopeless to the point whereby they don't think good people can be amongst themselves.
Yes.
I get the question same time.
Yes.
Most of the time when I go around, there are people who believe that I don't live around.
Yes.
They think that I'm in Joburg.
Yes.
Once you shoot maybe a picture, look at Pretoria, people think that you moved to Pretoria.
Yes.
You can go there and come back same day. You can do Rustenburg today, morning and then you're here in the evening. I think there's the thing of people are hopeless in our town and they think all the good people or all good things are being done out of the town.
Good. I'm saying this because we are thinking that nothing good can come out from
Mafike.
Yeah. From the northwest, that's the
hub
place of
this is the hub.
You get it. But we are here. Everything that we are achieving it. You get it.
True.
Fine. Now, I'm David TheKing, based in Mafigeng. whatever that you see, in most cases, I'm doing it while in Mafikeng. Yes. Making, I've produced this album. All the doors still like the Gezama no Kamozona while I was still in Joburg because I came this side 2012. Now coming this side, all the doors that I wanted to open, I don't know the hub, the country's hub in terms of the music and it's in Gauteng. All the doors that I wanted to open, God opened them for me, but I had to move first and create the distance from the door. So we don't know the reason because but there's a song so but he will never understand how God works. Here am I'm David the King. I'm producing albums, quality, very good. I'm submitting, to those for the awards, media houses and all that. I'm getting Artist of the Year. I'm getting Song of the Year. It becomes huge. Yeah, it becomes huge. And I really want to say, like, I'm gonna have to start emphasizing this again. Like we are achieving them. I praised God when I was hungry. You understand? Why would I forget Him when beautiful things are starting to come through? You get it? It's still Him. These are the results of whatever. Like through you get it? So now this means a lot to the brand. It means a lot to me personally. Because all the doors still like what's happening. I was once told to drop the mic, never ever try to sing again. It was hard for me to do the comeback. It was very hard. So for me, it gave me confidence again. You get it? That's why I thank God for the wife that I'm having because Udulanzam booster. Even when I was rejected by the churches themselves, I was rejected, my king, from a young age. I know. Up until I thought, no man, but here, I can. You get it?
That broke our group. That broke our group because when we started our music, it wasn't the foundation of the church. We thought, we'll get our followers in the church. Yeah. They love us. We perform in the church every time. They will get support. They will buy our music. Yeah. First album, Dololo. We can't even perform in the church. We are busy calling them out. Outside, wrong up. It broke us.
Yes.
But hey,
had to grow.
You won.
Had to grow this thing, my king. I had to. Here we are. We went gold even.
Signature songs and impact. Songs like Bilahau have touched many lives. What inspired that song and what testimonies have stayed with you?
What inspired that song? It was like I said, my life, my background, where I'm coming from. Wrote this part, Jehovah, if you guys, the part that I wrote, but it was kind of it's just the words that we exchange, they Lord did on my Bible. But when I said Jehovah Ulifiga, how will you when I'm more committed, I was talking about my life personally. You get it? Then when God gave me Bilahau to join this thing and make it a medley, this powerful song, una completed the
cycle.
Yeah, una completed the cycle. Or like, remember you relied on me, and
I'll always be here
when you were rejected. Because remember, when I was hungry, I would go to my neighbors immediately. Hey, how do I go to sleep without anything to eat? But I would go, I would sleep, I would wait for the next day, or like, go to the name first, you get it? Yeah, and regular tola those four slices got peanut butter and so negi emela lazatile chap ke khona ho ja go sekolong. You get it? When I was rejected. So you see how it was very hard. But this song, it's a signature song that God gave me. It resembles my life, and I can see a whole lot of people are resonating with the song. It gives them hope. It gives them courage. Through the storms, it shows that God is there. Once Obonale Fifi, you must know that on the other side there's a light. Now that's what the song does.
Yeah.
If you can look at, get into the YouTube, look at all the comments. They look like, and I'm trying to respond. They are flooding, but I'm trying to respond each and every one. Some lost parents, some lost their jobs. I released the song when it was hard covered. Recorder music release only because because I recorded it during COVID. Yes. And then only a mini audience that was there back in Zedimas. So you're afraid to, you don't know, you get it. But I'm glad that God gave me courage to drop the song. I dropped the song, then it resonated with a whole lot of people. Yeah. So and the song was released at the right time. Yeah, at the right time. I didn't know what I was doing.
The power of the God. Then how do you balance your creativity with spiritual responsibility when writing and producing a music?
Hey, my king, you will never. That one. I'm telling you now how I'm working this name. You see that small prayer. Prayer doesn't mean.
Hey,
God
move the mountain.
No. And then no.
True.
Even a short prayer.
True.
Even a short prayer. Not that you are lazy.
Yeah.
But you are direct.
True.
When you are saying, God, I'm praying for this.
True.
Be specific.
You remind me of someone said, we need to pray with faith.
Yes.
And with trust.
Yes.
Onale le papa hao. How moretor papa Jesus already hedile. You don't have to come back and say, Papa, you know and believe for it. I told him and he will make it happen. And you trust it. And this is our Father.
Yes.
Trust him. Talk to him.
Yes.
And he will answer.
Yes.
And it's about to first answer because you don't know what kind of busy guy. You fena.
Yes.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. This song's deep.
So you want to like coining it, like you are bringing it to say, how do you write your music? The Bible. It has all the lyrical content. Bible has all the answers. The scriptures but we can sing about them.
So differently.
My God.
Because I got when I want to know I'm alive. People Now take me through. As a songwriter and a producer, how involved are you in shaping your sound from start to finish?
Okay. Shaping the sound, my king. Let me tell you. I remember one time you got Palalo Omega, I was still growing in this. I'm asking Omega, how do I man, you will never make it alone. You will never make it alone. My king, I can try to act big in this. But let me say, in this, I need a team of people. I need everyone to be here. You get it? So, from the vocal arrangements to your band arrangements, just shaping it up and giving it that kind of a melody that we want, opening and closing it. Everything that happens within, I can say that I can give it a bit of a light, a structure but when I get into the team and then then they will bring ideas here and there. You get it? So it simply means that you need a team in this.
True.
Yeah, you really need a team in this. You need also credits in this. You need credits. When you are saying David the King, yes, it's David the King at the front, but there's a team that works, that backs David the King, you get it? And in most cases, we are the frontliners, but we never speak about these ones. We never speak about the people who are pushing our work, your PR. We never speak even about our photographers. People who are capturing the moment, people who are taking us pictures. You know, we never speak about those things. That's why we've got topics that are still not touched, that are not exhausted. We don't want to touch them. We don't want to speak about
the reality.
Because
if these people are not there, there's no David the King.
We don't want to talk about the monies involved, the budget that comes out. We don't want to talk about the business, you know, that relation, you understand, within what is it that is happening. We don't want to talk about our profits that comes once the album goes wild, and then what is it that comes with that, those numbers? So what is it? Why are we afraid to talk about those kind of things? These are topics that look like they are greediness. Greediness. You get it? Because we want to bring everything to David the King.
Born, again, the Michael Jackson, the Super Mega. That's young.
I can follow the stage you told him, Mikey. I can follow the stage you told him. What do you do?
Daylight.
You get it?
Yeah, but
very important to me.
All right. What has the evolution of your music taught you about patience and obedience?
You need to trust God. For evolution, we're talking about change now. You just need to trust God for fresh anointing. Every time when you are working on the project, you need fresh anointing. You need something different. You want God to bring the new you in this. You get it? Go like from the previous. Immediately once I come into the new, talking about the project, it shouldn't be the old version that you know. It should be the version that is new. You get it? So how do we do this thing? You must dwell in the word. Dwell in the word. There you will never go wrong. No, that's why Bible and
yeah.
If you want to know who God is, read the Bible from the beginning. Because you get it. That's why I was so shocked. The last time I met the other lady, I was delivering a camera. It was Sunday. So now I'm strike a short conversation, like just to break the ice. Hey, I brought the cameraman. How was your Sunday? You get it. This lady, no, I said, you didn't go to church, Sharon. No, I don't believe in
churches.
God.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in God. Hey, for a moment I kept quiet, but the beginning, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's look at two things maybe. Look at yourself. When you are breathing in, breathing out, see God in that. Look at the surroundings, see the heavens, the earth, everything around it. See God in that. That's exactly what I said. Give it a time because I can going forward. You know, I don't know how do they classify those kind of people. But evolution comes in the word by trusting God that much, by having that much faith that God will deliver at this time. You understand? When you are bringing a new project, believe God for greatness.
True.
But how do you do it also? You need to bring your team in. People who believes in the vision as well, who will continue to take this project further and taking it to the world, because you will never make it alone. You gotta pray for those, and for God to send the relevant people in order for this thing to be complete. You know, it's there. So evolution also, it not only is based on the music itself, but also it's based on everyone that comes in and bringing their brains, everything for it to be. And you don't need to be hopeful, by the way. You need also God to give you strength, to give you wisdom, because you need to treat it as a project. Because again, most studio only hopeful or no, I'm releasing it. I hope people listen to it. No. I hope people listen to it.
Need to shake you first.
No, yeah.
Need to ground you.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yes, and work it. And it's a project. Work it. Work it. When we are talking of wisdom, it's something that we more of by your corner. Now I'm the new kid on the block. I consider myself new kid on the block. I'm on the streaming platforms right now. I guess I better get a hard copy. I don't know the hard copy. There are people who were clued up a lot about those things. But right now we are in another phase of life, whereby we went digital.
I can see they are even trying to catch up on that with the memory sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, but still,
they're trying to catch up, but it's gone.
And come on, if you on the streaming, someone can take it, someone can take it, Botswana. You don't need to be running around.
I think it's gone.
Korea.
It's gone. So that evolution also, God gives you that kind of a wisdom that how are you going to work this thing out. Now I distributed only my first album, the other company, Tilly Production. That was the first. And then how do you? I saw one album here, Dr. Dumi. Okay, Dr. Dumi is making this much. No. It's fine. It's fine. All the recording labels in Nadine rejected. I was rejected. I had to come back with my traditional sound because Negenze fusion traditional and also your contemporary. But the one people are resonating with this. Then my people. God gave me this tribe. Let me feed this tribe. It grew. Right now we are over 90,000 listeners on Spotify. We are over close to 15 million streams on your YouTube. Across the platforms we went gold. Guys, wherever you are, it's fine. Listen to God's advice. How would you do more? It doesn't mean that you need to move. Can you give misconception if you lay the way title you and how the local artist. Local artist means by virtue of where I stay. It doesn't talk anything about quality of the sound. It doesn't. I am a professional artist. We are talking about an artist, like the heads, the chats, sold gold. Yes.
In the Dust Swans of
the local artist. We are local, yes, by virtue of where we stay. We are in the province.
But we deliver the same level of quality that those guys are delivering. Love it. I love it. Success often comes with new pressures. How do you stay spiritually grounded in an industry that can be demanding? You told me there's a family there, and there's work, and then this project.
How do I manage this thing? I don't know how do I manage this thing.
Hobby.
Yeah, man, I don't know how do I manage this thing now. Talking music, because even when I'm writing songs, I can write songs while I'm with my family, and will still be good. You get it? I can write. There's a song that I wrote while I was still I was at work literally. The other friend of mine in Free State, your Free State Gospel Explosion. So they invited me to go and record Lebona. God, I need to sing a new song for the people of Free State. It's a song in 2 days. You get it. So you always find spaces here and there, according to what you feel, how you feel at the time. You get it. At some point, it will come in the middle of the night. When you wake up, essentially think that melody, I will try and take a cell phone, record the melody. From there, obviously, you will bring the lyrical content, scriptures, If you can check my music, it's very simple. 2 lines, 3 lines, I'm done with my songs. I bring progressions, the layer of the voices, and then how we are structuring the song, we are done. You get it. It's not that kind of complexity that one can think of, but in terms of moving around and doing all these things, my king is by God's grace, but knowing also what you want in life. I mean, if it's in you, you will never be tired of doing it. The only problem I feel like you're lose the project there, Robert. What's about go be na pine monate modoro mara how to hayo. It's a mile.
If I
The cell phone that I'm carrying right now. God forbid this guy will last. Hi last.
Hey man.
It's hearing to the whole.
Hey man.
Hi Gatamaya. Hi Gatamaya. It's a mile.
Raga cloud space here on normality.
No.
Say. Raga tama kono loga in cloud space we create.
Hey, happy one reward.
Look out.
A treasure. Look at a treasure. You know, my wife always used to like to say, change your phone. You get it. This is where
Our food is here.
Our food is here.
Come on.
You get it, my king. My king is sort of project this thing with a heavy heart.
No, let them come out and bring more of success. Because we work very hard. Yes. And when you work very hard and you don't see the fruits of what you're working for, it's quite disturbing.
Yes.
I think you've already paid your dues when you were growing up, not now. Now it needs to pay off. We need to see what that hardship was to polish you and to prepare you to this real life. It's time now. So don't be scared. Fly and that. You see, fly on the first one. As long as you keep yourself on focus, you will keep on winning. Talk to me then. If you were to be given a chance to talk to the younger David, that one, what would you say to this guy?
I know the guy did well. I would really congratulate the guy. The guy did well. Kora hagiboni anything, like it's wrong that this guy did from a young age. Only because this guy accepted Jesus, accepted God, saw God's grace while he was still young. I think that is something say like if we can talk about it to the current generation, bringing the character in, I think it's going to be hard for a lot to survive that, So talking to that young guy, it's just to congratulate him, my king. That's it. That's it. There's nothing more that I can say about it.
Beautiful. No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We can't be questioning him.
Yeah,
He's done his part.
No, I'm trying to think of like this guy, Mara. Yeah, but the guy stood firm in all the situations. The guy was not carried away by a whole lot of
challenges of life
that was coming, or maybe who had a lot the guy is a victor from all the situations. My wife would ask me like, Rachwene, you are saying a whole lot of things, like something new each time. Maybe if we can talk about life, I was like, I didn't know about this. Yes, because I'll bring something new, and then she'll be like, yo, how did you use it? And like, no, that's but I would never wish any kid to go through what I've went through. I will never.
I'll still come in again and say, everyone on the journey. If someone will have to go that journey again, it will be their journey. I think we want life to happen the way we wish it to happen. But as we said, our lives aren't, because we don't control our lives. There's somebody who's controlling our lives.
So we are called differently.
Exactly.
When David,
and if someone will have to learn life again from some will learn it at this age now, lose everything, and start all over. I've saw so many people in Mafikeng here losing businesses from millions. Some are back, are alive. Others have passed away. So it's all in the God's grace that we're here, and we still can go on and go on. Yeah. Vision, legacy, and advice. What is in your vision for the future of traditional music in South Africa?
I would wish that, you see, right now we have got a whole lot of emerging artists. A whole lot. And in most cases, Nagibanogar, like they are running to the western side. You get it? I've got this vision that at some point I'll be brewing and nurturing fresh talents that will continue to be more and deep into our traditional music. There's a lady from my album, my latest album, titled Hymns of Faith in Zion. A lot of people don't know her, like recorded the album Mabana.
I remember.
Yeah, I featured the lady by the name Forgiveness Mnyagama. She's from Lichtenberg.
Okay.
Pure talent, great voice, the passion is there.
Beautiful.
She's more traditional. The texture of the voice, you look at, a whole lot of things, she's a praying woman as well. So that's exactly where I'm driving with this, to say I'm gonna bring a whole lot of new, fresh talents that will align themselves with traditional, so that we can take this legacy to the next level. You understand? And in most cases also, to sing it with our language.
Yeah, to preserve our language.
Yeah, to preserve our language as well.
True.
To sing it with our language, yes. We can sing Zulu, we can sing other, but so to Tswana, let's preserve what we are having.
We have to.
Yes.
That's got to be surprise. Say hi, be some Zulu artist. More be surprised. Yeah, surprise. Hey, man, Mama Leno opera. This is our language.
Yes, this is our language. Yes. True. And to separate. Mike, one of the things Lauren Zigidi mentioned, or like music business. Also, this traditional sound. It's possible that it can bring a very good and a very nice revenue. You get it? Let's feed our people with good music, quality, and that's how we are going to preserve this thing and grow those emerging artists, believe in them, support them, and that's exactly what I want to do in terms of that. Yeah.
Beautiful. No, you understand. I think that will be your legacy that you want to leave through your ministry and music.
Yes.
If you could speak to a young artist coming from humble beginnings, what words of encouragement would you give them?
Believe in what you are doing. Remember when I was told a lot would give up, but I came out and I came out strong. And coming up, I actually had an interaction with two of these guys, great people in the industry, who are legends in the industry. One of them, the Crowns Gospel. I've got a picture there. This Bruno Ringile picture. The other one was Spotlight my music. More pages on social media. I spotlight my music to say these.
As long as we're not talking bad things about them, I mean, they've gave you the platform.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Okay, my king. Yeah, I get it. Like, but
no, it's okay. No, it's okay. As long as you don't promote people that are overseas, but people that have worked or gave you the opportunity.
Yes.
You have no problem with
okay,
that.
remember, I went to the auditions, the Joya celebration. I want to sing gospel. Those are the auditions that you like goes on. And then when you check, you find these are the same guys. You know, Lindela Nimkize, Jabuhlongwane. You understand? And then they would invite other people as well to come and be part of the panels of judges. So those are the words that like Ibilega Ditola from there. Or like, you know what? We can hear you, but you know, music is not your thing. You get it. Whatever that you are doing, I know I encourage you to continue. I encourage you. So that's how those comments came. Now moving out, remember I'm inside the room, but moving out there are people. You get it. Now go the crown gospel. Happy to take, but now I don't know. Like, is it because of the song Pela how but I was also happy to see him. That Jabuhlongwane just spotlighted my music on his pages. Or like, you know, these are good music. You get it. So Nahana. At this time. Now I'm talking how many years back? Short, 18, 20 years. I don't know. I'm talking about those years. Yeah, I'm talking about, let me say, 18 years back, That's what actually happened when I was crushed. But when I was crushed...
I don't think even they remember.
No, they don't remember. But that they don't remember.
Yeah.
No, they don't remember.
Now you remember. The pain will never go away from you. You look at them.
Never batla, sene ba se batla.
Yeah.
At the time. You get it. Never batla ntune ba batla and negisiyo.
True.
They had to comment, you know, pass their remarks and you know, they had to. But in any case, I'm still saying, if it was not because of those words, I wouldn't be here.
True.
I'm still saying that. I want my king. So, no one should give up.
True.
As long as you believe.
Keep on going.
When you are coming.
Keep on going.
Yeah, do what that clock does.
Amen. Do kile. Ubuile moruti David.
Must keep on.
Bona ar tswela pele. Nna tsamaya. Blessed Maki, akileboge man. For you to honor us, to come here, it's a blessing. I mean, we've been communicating Facebook,
Yes.
But at last, it's here, and still I can say, because sometimes we want to pull things the time we want to pull them, but maybe they're supposed to happen here today, this time. So we really appreciate your time. May the God bless you, Luena. We need to keep on going. We need to fly this flag. I'm happy that you are so into our languages and our culture and our tradition. I'm happy. I'm very happy because our languages they go fade out. Because in South Africa, when you're not Zulu or you're not Xhosa, you gotta wait.
Exactly.
So we need to stand up. I'm still praying to see. I wanna see him as an artist performing in Joburg or in Durban.
Bona my king, have you seen these guys or like, you know, they use Zulu speaking or Nguni speaking people?
Yeah.
How immediately once you talk about Zulu Natal province.
Exactly. They support each other.
They
stand together.
They stand together.
You will never separate them.
You will never
even produce their music. They produce their own because it's their culture.
Listen.
It's more than just the music.
So, I get la mo wena ntate Modise. Hey. Mo litlong la hona le something. O feel like nna ke iketsa betere. That's unfortunately that's how we have molded it in our province, that we can never even advise one another to say let's strive for quality. So immediately once I mention a quality iba gwa rena ke iketsa betere. You get it.
And I mean, bro, you listen. You know when you know. I usually say to people, I'm not gonna be sitting on social media and try to make noise. But if I go to you and say, Emona, picture man, you can do better. Or not big headed. Can shift. Can shift. Can shift. There's a lot of potential that I see, but they need to be polished.
Yes.
But when you say, guys, let's come together.
Yes.
I shift. I mean, I'm not where I am because of someone who gets a favor. No, I worked hard.
The pictures that I'm using right now, I came here to take them. You even asked me, what are you planning?
Exactly.
That, hey, this one will feed the brand. This will feed the brand.
Exactly.
I paid. I came here. I took professional pictures to support the brand.
Exactly.
Quality.
And that's what I cry for.
Yeah.
Let's value what we do.
Yes.
Go out. I mean, you went out. You have got a team. You've built up a team. You believe on what you do.
Yes.
Go for workshops. Go out. Go meet people who are like-minded like you, who will push you to an edge of doing the best.
Oh my God.
Everything you have to do, you have to go. Bruh, for me to start this podcast, I had to sit on YouTube again.
Sure.
Try to check again or Mariki Batang.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look at this one, it's number one, but there's noise on it and all of it. Like, no, man, you're the best, but Blomara, I don't want that. I want something in where it won't make noise on people's ears.
Yes.
I want something that when someone is relaxed, I shape it. That's what I want. A family show. That's what I'm longing. And one day, it will be there as a show. Don't worry.
Exactly.
I pray for that. It will be there as a show.
No, you're right.
And it will produce more shows. Right. Thank you for coming down here. Story David Sejake reminded us that faith, when paired with purpose, can transform lives. His music continued to minister beyond stages and awards, bringing hope, healing, and life. Thank you to David. Thank you, TheKing, for sharing your journey with us. And this episode is episode 16, and you were or still are in the Dust&Vision with your host, Robustness, Kerabona, Ritimete, Artwende, Amen. Thank you very much.